Hi and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Vince. Thanks for stopping by. You're very welcome here indeed. So before I start today's video, I need to address quite a few questions I got in my last video, which was about a company called Verso and Thomas DeLauer. And all the questions revolved around this. Many of you seem to think it's a hangman's noose. It's actually a rope ball with a noose at the end, although there is a very interesting story behind it. I went to a local store, I saw it, I liked it, and I bought it. The reason I bought it still seems strange to my wife, but then there's lots that I do that she thinks are strange. So as you may expect, as I go through YouTube and I search lots of NMN, NAD, David Sinclair type stuff, I get quite a few recommendations turning up in my feed. The company we're going to cover today had a video on YouTube, which I started to watch, realized that something wasn't wrong, searched out their website and their Amazon page, and I thought it would be good to do a review of this particular company. So enough waffling off me, let's jump into the presentation and see what this company has got to offer. So the company we're going to look at this time is a company called Solensis. This is their logo, and I'm just going to play the first part of the clip from the YouTube video that was pushed into my feed by YouTube. I'd be interested to know, once you've seen that and we click onto the review, stop the video and make your comment about the video I'm going to play now.
Hi everybody, my name is Dan, health consultant for Solensis. Do you know that scientists recently claimed to have discovered a way to slow down aging? In this video, I'm going to introduce this new molecule called NMN that also stands for nicotinamide mononucleotide. Scientists claim that it's a real breakthrough in the anti-aging research world because it could be the key to living a longer and better life. I'll go over all the benefits as well as the dosage and side effects. So if you want to know how to rewind the clock, then stay with me.
So as I said, pause the video and let me know what you thought of that short clip, or pause the video, watch the whole video right the way through and let me know what you think. So let's move on now to their homepage. This is the homepage. I looked very hard to find out where they were, their physical address, and I couldn't find it on the page. However, if you check out this phone number here, you'll find out it belongs to Gruffaz Associates LLC, and they've got an address in Wyoming. They had another supplement company called AURION NUTRITION, so I searched them as well and I found this. The current status of AURION NUTRITION is filing abandoned, office action response not filed or filed late. So not necessarily bad on Solensis, but not very good with regard to supplements and the Gruffaz Group LLC. So how long has Solensis been trading? Well, according to name.com, you can see here that this site has been up since the 4th of January 2021. So less than 4 months, so very new. And I normally say new isn't bad, it just happens to be new. But if you think about what happened to AURION NUTRITION, about it being abandoned, and also this company only being 4 months old, that is a red flag to me. So on first sight, this site looks okay. Nothing special, just okay. It's the big commerce platform, and they use, I believe, the Covent Garden theme, which, to be honest, I don't like. You might like it, I personally don't. So will this site be a diamond or will it be a fugazi? Time will tell. Let's jump in and see what Solensis has got to offer. So the home page is as you would expect. You've got here the normal copy text about them cherry picking the best ingredients, sourcing it worldwide to bring you the most cost effective way of living a long and healthy life. All the normal kind of copy text you get off this kind of supplement company. Their 3 commitments, their goals, their vision, I suppose, or their mission, you could call it. Then we've got this area here, which splits out the supplements they sell. And if you click on one of these, let's look at male enhancement. A very small amount of text about what their male enhancement products do, and then the ability to buy those supplements. And then as you scroll down, then you've got the ability to buy the supplements that aren't related to that. And it's a theme with this site. Wherever you go, you've got the ability to buy. So that's it for that. you can take a test and you can find out what your anti-aging solution is in less than 2 minutes, so that's really good. You've got some customer feedback here, which again I don't particularly hold much confidence in. You've got the research, who we are, and we'll come on to these later, why we care and why we educate. Some more stuff from customers, some recent articles, so this goes to their blog, and this is quite good. There's quite a lot of good information here, and I'm not saying for 1 minute that whoever their blogger is has got all of this. There's Dr. Gruffaz, but it has all been put together in one place, and it is, as far as I've read, very plausible. It's all correct. And then right at the bottom of the page, if you want to, you can follow them on Instagram. So that's it for the homepage. Nothing exceptional, what you'd expect on a homepage. So let's take a look at the About Us page, and you can see here it says a sibling adventure at the service of your health. So I'll have to work out what that means later. And you can see here it says Solensis is born from our will to create scientifically proven anti-aging solutions based on nutritional supplements with powerful 100 natural vitamins and nutrients. That's excellent. And it then says why. Because we were confronted to a real lack of transparency in the dietary supplements industry, with brands owned by investors and marketers without the slightest knowledge in science and nutrition, and only motivated by financial profit. That sounds a little bit like the mission of Verso. I think you remember I did the review of the Verso company, the one that Thomas DeLauer also uses, and I believe that he didn't have a background in nutrition and supplements. He was actually someone that formed a building company called AL13, which clads buildings. So I couldn't agree more, however, with that statement. So let's have a look. We move down, we've got Meet the Family. So these are obviously the siblings. We've got Dr. Marion Gruffaz, PhD. So I'm guessing she's the scientist, co-founder and scientific advisor. And you've got here Audrey Gruffaz, who graduated from the bar in 2014. So she's a lawyer. So you've got a PhD and a lawyer in the family. Their parents must be very proud. Not too sure who this chap is in the background. Certainly not the guy from the YouTube video at the start. Now I looked at this picture as you're probably looking at it now, and I thought this looks a little bit too perfect. This looks like a stock photo. So I did a search and I came up with this. So this is a stock photo that is available, and you've got 10 results. You can buy this stock photo from these 10 photo companies, and there are variations on that particular photo. So if you didn't like that one, you could choose this one, and it would cost you a little bit of money. So that's a little bit worrying. That's definitely telling us that this probably isn't a doctor, and this probably isn't a lawyer, and this company used one of these 10 companies, iStock, Stock Adobe, Dreams Time, to buy the stock image to stick on their website. So that's not very good. Now I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. This actually might be Marion Gruffaz, and she's got some kind of audit trail on the internet. So I checked for Marion Gruffaz PhD, and I did find her on LinkedIn, and this is her. Now you tell me, is that lady there from Los Angeles, California, who works as a scientist in Femtodox, TODX, I don't know what that means. Nothing there, and I've read through this, nothing there at all to do with Solensis. Do you think that lady is that lady? I don't think so, but you let me know in the comments below. And then I thought about the lawyer, Audrey, so I thought maybe Audrey has got some kind of history on the internet, so I checked for Audrey Gruffaz, and the only one I could find is this lady. And again, you tell me, is that the same lady? And this is Madame Audrey Gruffaz. She's French, she's from France. So you've got, she's from France, this lady is from Los Angeles, California, and this company works out of Wyoming. These three things don't add up. There's something definitely fishy going on here. I'm going to give this one red flag. I'd probably be warranted in giving them maybe 2 or 3 red flags. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But as far as meeting the family in the About Us page is concerned, I'm calling this out as slightly fake. Let's now scroll down to the bottom, and we've got all of the info pages logged here. We can click on these to look at it. Let's look at shipping and returns. Now, most of the information here is all fine, apart from this statement here, which says to edit this page, log into your control panel and go to storefront web pages. So this is obviously telling whoever the web designer is how they go about setting up the site. So again, not a massive showstopper, but definitely a lack of attention to detail. So that's not very good. The medical disclaimer, privacy policy, etc., all what you'd expect. We can quickly look at the privacy policy. And this privacy policy, probably cut and paste, probably a copy and paste from something that big commerce do, which is all well and good. There's no big issue with that, unless, like other companies I reviewed, they leave in the bit about digital products and gift cards because they're too lazy to read the whole thing and then cut it out. I then noticed again at the bottom here we've got the address, which is 30N Gould Street, Suite R, Sheridan, Wyoming 82801. So I thought I'd do a check of that and see what the Solensis office looks like. So this address doesn't belong solely to them. You've got Livestream Labs that are there. You've also got Business Group Us LLC. You've got Whitel Communications, which are all in the same place. So this is obviously some kind of shared office environment, hot desking maybe. I don't think this is the location where Solensis have their offices, their storage facility where they ship their products out of. I'd be interested to find out, if they contact us, where they keep their NMN, if they keep it stored coolly, etc. I also found another company located at this address, and this is this one, Global Promotion Services LLC, and they're part of the public relations service industry, so nothing to do with supplements. Their key principal is Joe Jacoba. I've looked him up. I'm not going to show his photo on here. There's no need to do that. It's not the guy in the stock photo, and it's not the guy in the video on YouTube. So these 3 or 4 elements here, which are tied into the address, don't add up for me. Don't sing true. So I think I'm going to give this a red flag as well. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's take a look at their product. We can click here on NMN, and it takes us to this page. Picture the product. You can add it to cart. A little bit of blurb here, and again, you've got there are no products listed under this category. That should be deleted by the web designer. That's shoddy work. So if you click on the product itself, then it comes up with this. You can see here, unfortunately, they call it ultra high purity NMN, and NMN is just NMN. The only thing that matters is the purity level. So ultra high purity, if they're talking 99% plus in their certificate of analysis, probably let them get away with that. But they've got here then stabilized pharmaceutical grade, and I'm not sure if they're allowed to use the phrase pharmaceutical grade. I'm not sure if the FDA allow that in the United States. If you are from the United States and you know whether or not this can be used, then I'd be interested to find out in the description below. And as we said, good description of what NMN is. Then we've got the benefits, which is as you'd expect. Suggested use, this is all fairly straightforward, and then the supplement facts just says it's 500 milligrams a day. So that's it as far as the information on the NMN. So pretty good information. No red flags here. Good. So moving on to price, you can see here that 15 grams is going to cost you $59.95, which is around $3.99, which is pretty much the market norm. So no problems with that. Looking for their certificate of assay, I've looked all over the site. I cannot find it anywhere. If you type into the search, because they've got a search facility, which is very good. If you type in purity, then you'll get all of these results. But that's because when you type in the word purity, all of these products somewhere in the copy text have got the word purity, but nowhere when you type in the word purity do you actually see a certificate of analysis. And if you type in COA, which is what most companies will allow you to do, then again you get no results. So unfortunately, no certificate of analysis at all with regard to purity for their NMN, their ultra high purity NMN that they claim. Let's take a quick look at their Amazon page. You can see here they do sell on Amazon.com. You can also see that they tell us that their product is third-party tested. That third-party test certificate is not on their website and it's not here. So the remains of that testing that is supposed to give them ultra high purity is still a secret. If we look at this image, you can see here it tells us new design on the pot from 2018 to 2020, and the new design we've got with the green splodge, if you like, is 2021. The website was live in 2020. So where were they selling it from 2018 to 2020? And if you look at Amazon, because they are good at this, they tell you that the first date that this product was available was November 2019. So is Dr. Gruffaz using this picture of 2018 to 2021 to give their product or their company some kind of provenance, some kind of credibility in the anti-aging space? Where have they been selling NMN since 2018? If they weren't doing it until literally the end of 2019 on Amazon, and they only opened up their website in 2020. I'd be interested to see what you think about this. Nice picture of the guy there, probably a stock photo, but if you look carefully you can't see what these statements say because they've stuck the picture over the top, so that's quite shoddy there. Nice picture about what NMN can do, supplement facts. You can get all this data from the information on the site, so that's not an issue. This one here, appealing to vegans and probably people that want their vitamins without any damage to the planet, again, which is good. And then we've got NMN here in a blue container, so in the old container, which is 400 milligram capsules. So maybe they were selling 400 milligram capsules in 2018. I'm not too sure, but they're certainly not selling those on Amazon, and they're not selling those on their website. So no third-party test certificates, dubious dates which clash with their website creation date and also the Amazon official date, so that's going to get them one red flag. So let's take a look for Solensis on Trustpilot. Now, I checked for Solensis, I couldn't find them. I checked for AURION Nutrition, I couldn't find them. I then typed in the URL for shopsolensis.com, and I think it created this page. So this page wasn't there to begin with, but this now does send whoever clicks on that to the Solensis website. So I can't criticize the company for not claiming the page because I think I created it, but I can criticize them for, if they've been up since 2018, which is what they're claiming on the Amazon page, they should have created their own page and claimed it. So with regard to due diligence, with giving themselves some credibility, giving people the chance to comment, because if you look at their website, they've got lots and lots of positive comments, especially on the Amazon page as well, but no one seems to have bothered to go onto Trustpilot since 2018. So for me, this is going to be a red flag. Well, hope you found that interesting or informative. Hopefully both. Let's go through the review that I normally do. Look at the website to begin with. Nice looking website. Not my cup of tea, but then my tastes are quite strange. Easy to navigate. Issue with the address of the company related to addresses of other companies that use the same address. This supplement company linked to an LLC that's linked to another supplement company that's been abandoned. Not really a good optic there. No Trustpilot page, but the main one is the stock photos and what I think is a false backstory to give this website or this company credibility. So I'm just going to give them 1 out of 10. Let me know if you think I've been too harsh, or do you think actually they don't deserve anything, especially with regard to what looks like misleading information with regard to the two ladies that set the company up. Certificates of analysis, none on this website, none on the Amazon page, so 0 out of 10 for that. That's quite easy. Cost $3.99 a gram. Again, that's pretty good, but then again, no certificate of analysis, And although on Amazon they do say that they've got a certificate and it's been analysed, we can't see it anywhere. So I don't think I would use this particular product. So they're going to get 5 out of 10 for that. So all in all, out of 30, they're going to get 6. That's going to earn them half a star. Now, if you think back to when I went through the presentation, I was saying this is being awarded a red flag. All in all, we give them, I'm not sure where it's going to go, 5 red flags. So although the NMN is priced competitively, everything else on this particular page is screaming run. Run fast and run far. And this is my only opinion. This is only my opinion. I may be wrong, and if I am, the good doctor wants to get in contact with me, I'd be more than happy to speak to her. I think they're stock photos, and I think that the people behind this company, it may be the person who's done the YouTube video to save money. I'm not too sure. If that doctor wants to reach out for a chat, then I'm more than willing to listen. Let me know in the comments below if you think you would buy from this company. Let me know if you've bought from this company, because I'd be very interested to see what you think of their product.